Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Taja. I am a registered dental hygienist, and in today's video I am going to talk to you guys about my experience in dental hygiene school, the actual dental hygiene program. So in that other video, I told you guys that I would have the part 2 with my dental hygiene best friends. Unfortunately, we have different schedules and they don't live really close to me, so I wasn't able to make that happen, and I just couldn't wait. This video is going to be so detailed. I'm going to try to make it as detailed as I can. I'm going to go through all 5 semesters, tell you my experience, what we had to do. Of course, all the hygiene programs are different in different states, different countries, but I think that overall they have a lot in common. The dental hygiene program is very much different than you taking your prerequisites. It is not the same thing. When you're taking your prerequisites, everyone is for their own. Y'all might not have the same schedule, y'all might not have the same, program you're going for, but once you're in the program, it's pretty much the same. The dental hygiene program that I went to has 5 semesters, so close to 2 years, or about 2 years, 5 whole semesters. And in each semester you have those classes that you're going to take. You don't get to choose your schedule, so they basically hand you your schedule and tell you how many classes you're going to take, what time those classes will be, and you need to work everything around your dental hygiene schedule. But basically our first semester was the most expensive semester because you had to get all your books and supplies, you had to get your uniform, instrument kits, you had to pay like membership dues. First of all, if you feel like you are lost in the jungle your very first day, don't worry, because everybody else felt the same, okay? But I didn't think it was going to be as intense and as hard as it was. And then we all sat down and they were like, alrighty, you can't have any nail polish. Your nails need to be short enough for them. When you hold your hand up like this, there are no nails showing. I was like, babe, what? What else? Your hair got to be off your collar. So basically, even if I put my hair in a ponytail, that hair cannot be swinging around. You got to have it up. But I felt like our first few weeks was really chill and laid back because it was just about reading our curriculum, seeing what to expect for that semester, reading the rules. So for my first semester, these were the classes that I personally took. I had basic, no, I did not have that class. No. I had oral-facial anatomy, infection control. I loved infection control. Like, that was my favorite class. Dental hygiene preclinic lecture, dental hygiene preclinic lab. Okay, so oral facial anatomy was easy. It is a lecture class, about just anatomy of the head and neck. Infection control was about just sanitary stuff to know about the dental field, because you are dealing with bacteria, you're dealing with, some patients that might have certain diseases. You need to know how to work as a professional around that. Dental hygiene preclinic lecture is, so basically when you go in clinic to do something, like let's say you go in clinic and learn how to disinfect your cubicle, your room that you see your patient in, then the preclinic lecture, you would just have to study those stuff. So basically everything you do hands-on, you study it also. What I can say about this first semester is that your actual classes are easy because at that point you know how to memorize stuff, but the actual clinic part is what really got a lot of students stressed, because when you went in clinic, it was all about being hands-on. Our first proficiency was about washing hands. Every proficiency that you have, you go through the training, like your teachers walk you through the steps before you actually get tested on it. So let's say, all right, our very first one was how to wash your hands. You might be thinking like, how to wash my hands? Like, I know how to wash my hands. You think? No. How to wash your hands in a health setting, starting with your fingertips, like your fingernails, how to go all the way up to your elbow, how to, how long you're doing it for, how to rinse and make sure that you're closing it without touching your hands, grab the paper towel a certain way, wipe a certain way. Like it was a whole proficiency for that. But if you fail the first proficiency, then you have to retake it again. And before you retake it, there's something called Tutortrac. Tutortrac, those are days where you can come in the clinic, you know, like after class or on Fridays if you don't have a class. And if you are struggling with an aspect in the clinic, then one of the instructors, they have instructors available in the clinic to help you with it. So if you don't pass your first proficiency, then you are given a chance to take it again. If you fail your proficiency the first time, instead of one instructor watching you, you have 3 watching you, and all 3 of them are grading you separately, and then they're going to average those 3 grades to see if you pass. After that proficiency, I think we had a medical history proficiency. So I was freaking out for my hand washing proficiency. And I remember the instructor saying, trust me, you're gonna wish you had this proficiency down the line, because you're gonna have harder proficiencies that are nowhere near that, like your actual bulk, like how to clean teeth proficiencies. Okay, your spot in the dental hygiene program is never guaranteed. We started with 34 students and we graduated with 21, I think. First semester, you're going to feel like really stressed, and that's okay. It's really okay for you to feel stressed the first semester, but lean on each other, help each other, pick each other up. So they started introducing us to instruments, and we would pair up with each other. And then towards the end of the semester, you bring a family member to work on. I feel like I should never forget who my first patient was, but I think it was my mom. And girl, my mom gave me a hard time, okay? My mom was my first patient in dental hygiene school, and she was like, I'm about to leave because you're hurting my gums. Like, she gave me a hard time. Let's get into the second semester, honey. Semester 2. So your second semester was your spring semester. Second semester we had periodontology. That was my favorite class the second semester. I loved perio. It's about, you know, structures, bone around the tooth. Dental hygiene theory 1, dental hygiene clinic 1, general and oral pathology. I will never forget this. It was October 12th. The reason why I will never forget it is because it was my birthday. So I remember coming in clinic, girl, I was looking so pretty that day, and you know, my boyfriend had plans for us for the afternoon. I come in clinic to take my my exploring proficiency, and I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna do good. I think I feel confident enough. Tonight, Bae has some dinner plans for me. Let me get this out of the way so I can enjoy my night and enjoy my birthday. I go in and take my proficiency, and I felt so confident, you guys. I felt so good, and then I found out that I failed my exploring proficiency. To me, that was probably like one of the worst days of my life. The moment I walked out of clinic, I couldn't even see where I was going because I was crying so much, tears just everywhere. Oh my God, I cried. I remember going home and I didn't feel like doing nothing. I was like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to do anything. I just want to cry. He was like, it's your birthday. He was like, you're going to be fine. You're going to take it again. I remember him saying it's just a test. And I was like, it's not just a test. It's my career. I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't see myself doing anything else but this. Like, but he still convinced me to go out that night. So I went out to dinner with him, crying over dinner. But he still, baby, if you're watching this, I love you, because I'll never forget that. Like, but he was still there for me and still had dinner anyways. So the highlight of my second semester, I would say, was starting to see patients. So we started seeing family members as patients. We started seeing paying patients. So our clinic was actually getting paying patients. They would pay $5 for a cleaning, and it would be a thorough dental visit. Okay, it wasn't just like you get your teeth cleaned, you get an exam, and you leave. It was you come in for 2.5 hours. Okay, we only saw 2 patients a day. X-rays. For me, the radiography class was kind of hard because before the actual dental hygiene program, I had never had any experience with x-rays. So we had to learn how to take x-rays and do it the old-fashioned way. All right, third semester is our summer semester. I remember our teachers would always say this semester is going to be fast and furious, because it went by really fast. So we had public speaking. I liked public speaking. It was fun. Dental office emergencies, dental hygiene theory 2, dental hygiene clinic 2, and yeah, I think that was all. So for public speaking, you know, basically for that class, you are expected to know how to communicate with patients, because you're not only cleaning their teeth, you are an educator to that patient. You are giving them all hygiene instructions. We would have to go to a public school. We would have to go to elementary school and speak to students, and we would have to, you know, give them a presentation. Summer semester, Fast and Furious, you're still doing your proficiencies. Proficiencies never stop, and every semester you get a proficiency on scaling, exploring, seeing your patients' requirements, keeping up with your classes, all of that, honey. Fall semester was hands down the hardest semester, because you're getting closer to the end. It's your 4th semester. You need to start getting things ready for your boards. You need to start paying your fees for your national board, for your state board. Start finding patients for your boards, okay? And if you have a clinic day and one of your patients don't show up, then we would walk around campus and ask people if they want to clean their teeth. We had rotations, so we would go to a different clinic to have rotation and see patients there. So for fall semester, we had nutrition, dental hygiene theory 3, dental hygiene clinic 3, dental pharmacology, and community dental health. I want to make a separate video about the dental hygiene national board and the dental hygiene state board, how to prepare yourself, what to know, what to do, my experience, because I feel that it's not really talked about. Before I took my boards, I searched everywhere for a video about it, and I didn't really find much, but it was getting a little stressful because we were starting to get ready for our boards. Find your study method. We had materials class. We had dental hygiene theory 4, dental hygiene clinic 4, professional development, and what else? That was all. My favorite class was professional development, because that's the class that really got you ready for your job interview, really. You know, when you get out there in the real world and you get your job, what to do. Oh, and we had laws. We had law and ethics. So basically, before you can get your dental hygiene license after graduation, you have to pass your dental hygiene national board, which is the computerized part. You have to pass your dental hygiene state board, which is when you bring your patient to get their teeth clean, and you need to show them that you can clean teeth, and there's a whole list of things you got to do during that. You need to pass your infection control test. The infection control test is easy. You go online, it's like a 20-question test about basic infection control stuff, and you need to pass your law and ethics test. Your law and ethics test is a little harder, but it's still easy because they give you a study guide to study for it. That last semester is when everybody is buckling down and getting their stuff ready for their boards. It was a very intense time. Ooh, I will never forget how stressed I was for my boards. I was just nervous because, I mean, I know that I've gone through the training, I know everything, but it's the national boards, you know what I'm saying? I hope that I was able to answer most of you guys' questions, concerns, any questions you guys might have had about the actual dental hygiene program. I just want you to know that you got this. Just believe in yourself and know that, you know, if this is really what you truly want, then you just need to put your all into this and make it happen. If other students have done it, then you can do it. If I did it, you can do it. Like, legit, I am not even joking right now. But overall, this is a career that I love. I have other dreams, of course, other stuff that I want to pursue, like my YouTube journey, my YouTube career, but I know that number one, I really wanted to go for dental hygiene. I made it happen, and I'm here to tell you that you can too. So don't be afraid to ask me any questions. Follow me on social media so we can chat. Y'all can, you know, private message me, we can talk. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber, and you will be seeing me on your screen pretty soon. Thank you guys. See you next time. We will fly above.